good evening, everyone. Welcome to Susie's Busy for YouTube in the Marketplace. My name is Susan, and as my sign says, welcome, friends, and I'm adding all over the world because I'm hoping that I will start seeing more and more people that was going to subscribe to my channel from all over the world. I watched a young lady. I've seen a couple of ladies that I'm seeing seem like now they could live here. They don't say where they live, but that they sound like maybe they're from England, and I love watching them. They're so good, and I'm going to start bringing out and mentioning people's names on my channel that I'm learning and I'm enjoying watching because that's how we help each other. So anyway, you see my sign. It says like, thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe. So that's what I would hope that you would do tonight. But tonight is story time. So I'm going to move the camera. I can't pause it. I've got a new camera. I'm going to do it real slow. I made a video before this. And I tested it, and I haven't learned how to pause it, that it'll just pick right up. I had to start it all over. So we're going to have story time tonight. I spoke with my sister-in-law, little granddaughter, a while ago, and I asked her, I said, are you watching my story times? And she said, yes. And I said, well, be looking for it tomorrow that we're going to have one. And I'm fixing to turn on my lights so I can see, and that it might help the camera. I think that helps on even the lighting. So the story, of course, I have to read the authors: William D. Durr, Jean M. DePerr, Mary Lou Asson, and Paul McKee is the consultant. This is the name of the book, Footprints. I bought it 25 cents. Must have bought it at a yard sale at their store years ago. Tonight, we're going to be reading. I'm so prone to say things like that because I used to work as a school nurse, and I would have to do some teaching sometimes, medical stuff. And so I'm used to saying that. Sometimes I would have to get up and tell the faculty things about some of the medical things about the health room and whatever. So if I say teaching, just say, just don't pay any attention to her. One-way tickets. We've got children in this story and a mom and a dad. We've got a little girl. Looks like two little boys. There's an Ann. That's the little girl. I want to go in that rabbit. Now that's how she talks. I want to go in that rabbit. That doesn't even make sense much. Oh, I see what she's talking about. I'll show you. I want to go and see the real lions, Daddy. You can't go without me, and I have to wait here on your mom. Brother said, named Mike. Well, Ted and I will go, and Ann can go with us, and we can look after Ann, Daddy. We'll take care of her. See, I think see that right there. She wanted to go and get in that, and then she wanted to go see the lions. But her brother Mike is going to take care of her. Well, we're going to see if he does. You don't have to look after me, Mike. Well, here are the tickets, Mike, for the Jungle Bus. Have fun, and I'm going to wait right here for you. It's fun to be up here, said Ted, the other little boy. The bus is stopping, said Ted. We're in the jungle now. Look at how much there is to see. Ann said, well, where's the kangaroo? Brother said, here he is, Ann. Isn't the little kangaroo nice? I like this jungle, brother, more and more. It was a jungle zoo like. And they got on the bus to get there. There's the kangaroo. Ted said, that was the little boy that came along with them. Look at the tiger, Mike. Brother, I want to play with the little lion. You can't play with the lion, Ann, said brother. The big lion will not like that, said Ted. Now Ann wants to go play with a tiger. Ann, you have to come with us. We have to see more animals. You can't play with a tiger or a lion even. Ted said, we have to go back now. There's the bus we can take. The man, as they walked up to the bus driver said, do you have tickets? No, we don't have tickets, said Ted. The man said, well, you got to get tickets over there. Go over there and buy you some tickets, the bus driver said. Now, we have a problem, said Ted. How will we get back without tickets? See, they didn't have any money to buy any tickets. Ann said, well, Dad will come get us. Mike said, no, Ann. Mom and Dad are waiting for us. They think we're going to take the bus back. Oh, my goodness. What's going to happen? Ann said, I'll tell you what we can do. You're just a little girl, Mike said. How can you know what to do? Ann said, I know what we can do, Braba. Look, do you see the bus up there? We can walk back the way it's going. All we got to do is follow that bus. She's pointing to the flying duck bus like. We'll see if she's right about it. Mike said, well, we can't wait here. We got to do something. And Ted said, and the bus is going back that way. I know it will work. Come on with me and you'll find out. Ann said, well, here we are. There was Mommy and Daddy standing there. Daddy said, we've been waiting and waiting for you. How in the world did you get here? Mom said, you didn't come back on the bus. And Ted said, the bus tickets are only one-way tickets. No, we didn't come back on the bus because we didn't have a ticket. Mike said, we walked back. And Mommy said, well, how did you know the way back? And Mike Bubba said, we walked the way the bus came. We watched it. Daddy said, well, you sure are fortunate, Ann. The boys did look after you. You've got a good Bubba. Ann said, oh, no, Daddy. The boys didn't look after me. I looked after the boys. Ted and Mike are the fortunate ones. You all know why they were the fortunate ones, don't you? And she was the one, because she figured it out to watch the direction of how the bus went and follow the bus. And they made it back to mom and dad. I hope that you enjoyed that tonight. And I have a few items I'm going to show you, different places, just some things I picked up that you, if your store sell them, you may want to pick up. Oh, I got to show you this. Thumbs up. I encourage everyone watching tonight or tomorrow, whenever you watch this, to please give me a thumbs up if you like it. And if you don't, then I'm going to quit saying that, but you know what? What else? But comment if you did do that. Why? I love your comments. I enjoy listening to your comments. I love seeing my responders every day. And you know what? I read a response on a video I done about, well, the last one, whenever, and I'm just now thinking of someone that he follows me every video, and I didn't hear from him. I hope he's not sick tonight. I hope he's not sick, because that concerns me that someone would quit following me after they followed me that long, and then if they're sick. And thumbs up, and be sure to, if you're watching me, just take your time, just go on over and subscribe. I'm growing. I'm up to thank for the help from Trisha's house, Trisha, that she mentioned my name in one of her videos, and I'm so thankful. And other people, Marshall Johnson mentioned me last week in another video, because they know I want to grow. They've been here. They know how this feels, and I am growing. I'm there up to 448. Is that what it was? Yeah, I've grown 11 people, and that most likely that was because Trisha and Marshall mentioned my name. And so I want to thank both of them if they're listening, and say thank you, thank you, thank you. Who was it? Gomer Powell on Andy Griffith. Didn't he say thank you, thank you, thank you? And I am saying thank you. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Tricia. I appreciate you all watching after me. All right. Just some little items from here and there. And Dolly's in the house. Dolly is in the house. Dolly Parton. Now, you all, I like Dolly Parton. I'm not a huge fan of Dolly's. I don't just follow Dolly. If 9 to 5, I watch that show, and I love her singing, some of her singing, much of her singing. But I'm not a great follower of hers, but I was in the Dollar General. I saw a dear friend that I've known for years, and she was on Facebook doing a video, and she loves Dolly Parton. You would think Dolly Parton was kin to her, and she loves her that good. And so she was showing some items that she had bought, and these are some things I can use. These are grill flippers. That's what I call them, grill. That's a guitar, you all. Look. That was $5. That's at the Dollar General now, not the Dollar Tree, the Dollar General. This is from Aldi's. This was about $4, and I just love this. I want to get one more. Was it necessary? No, but I just loved it. It's so dainty. And it's an ice tray, and the ice just pops out so easy. And I saw someone doing a craft. They sprayed this with like Pam. Then they filled this up with glue. When it dried, hot glue. When it dried, they just popped that out, and they were going to do something with those flowers. I thought, what a neat idea to paint them, decorate something. You're going to have a party, and you need to decorate, but I use this for ice. And they had hearts. They had hearts. Let me take my glasses off. And so I love that. It comes with a lid to keep water from going everywhere once you fill it up. Now, you know, I don't know what the word is, one of Dolly's symbols are butterflies. That's one of her symbols. That's not the word, but that's what a lot of her items. And I have a picture of tea that I will show you that later, not tonight. I will show that later, and it's got butterflies on it. And I just love this. Just a hand towel, just a kitchen hand towel. Oh, I probably will not use it. It's too pretty to use. I'll just put it out in my kitchen. And here is a guitar. This one was $2. This is a real for Dolly. This one didn't have Dolly's symbol on it or anything, but she does. That is her symbol. Is butterflies. That was $1. Now I love this. This was $3. You know that's not bad at all. It's a look dip, candy, uh, condiments, ketchup, mustard, chips, whatever. It's plastic, not glass, plastic. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. I love that. $3. Okay, we have something from Team U. Shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. I kept seeing this and seeing it and seeing it, and I wouldn't get it. I'd bypass it, browsing, and I thought I cannot, and I should have gotten it when I didn't have to pay the, but let's see, did I have to pay the shipping? Well, it doesn't matter. I got it. It feels just like leather. It feels just like buttery leather. It's not real leather, because that would be a lot more money than what this was. I think this purse, I tell you what I done, made me sick. I bought it one time and I canceled it, and it had out there 0 after it was figured up, and I had money in my credit. Well, the next time I bought it was $14. I'd already spent that other credit, I guess. It's got this handle. It's got big enough room for what I'll be using it in. Just I won't be using it for every day anyway. I take it to dress up with certain outfits with church. And there's the handle on that side. And it's soft. It's not going to dig in your arm. You know, some of these purses have the hardest handles, and they dig down in your shoulder right there. And then this. I have never hauled this. When I got this, I forgot to show you all. I think I paid around $7 before tariffs. I love this. If I have a party, have company, not a party, company, or a party, company. See, that locks in real good and tight. Only $7 or $8. Might have been $6. I'm sure you can still get these. You've got a center, and all of these come out. You can put your whatever, chips, pickles, condiments, onions, whatever you would use it for. Your bathroom, bobby pins, little small hair rollers, whatever. You can use this thing for a lot of things, and I really like this. And then you just put this on here and snap it down. Hear it? Hear that? You know what I wonder is that thunder. That we're having more bad weather tomorrow. They're saying maybe tornadoes again. Seems like it never ends. Okay, you all seen these before, I believe. I bought these at Timmy, but I'm showing you these for a reason. I spoke of the tornadoes. We had tornadoes warnings about a week and a half ago, but nothing happened here. We didn't even get any bad rain, I don't think. But a couple, maybe 3 weeks ago, we had tornadoes all around where I live. didn't hit us or anything, but we had them all around us. And I got the area that I go, and I got it cleaned out for Lulu and me to get under. It's a I'll tell you if you want to know. You may not want to know, but I'll tell you. When my husband built this room that I'm in, he built a carport and a storage room off on it. Well, in the storage room, he built a big, long, big old huge shelf-like storage. I made of concrete, and he put the concrete about that deep. Then he left a hole and left that big area under this big place where you can store things for us to get in there in time of bad weather. And then we shut the storage door and climb up in that's all concrete. Every bit of that's concrete in there. And hopefully that would help save our lives. And then, so that night I thought, oh, I got to go in the garage. I got to dig out candles because they were predicting it to get real bad. And I thought, I did go down there and I found one big candle. And I came upstairs and I thought, well, why am I doing that? I had bought these. They're beautiful lamps. I have 2 of them. I charged these up. I've got another small, I have 2 more small ones, just straight little round ones. I'm sure if you browse Temu a lot, you see them all day long. Then I have one about this tall. Well, I'm telling you that for you, if you didn't think of, if you have some of these and you didn't think about that, and you all have bad weather and you think your lights are going to go out, get these charged. I just charged these day before yesterday, thinking we were going to have some more bad weather, and we didn't. But now they're saying we're going to have bad weather tomorrow, so I've got these ready, and I've got those others plugged up too, and they're just round, circle, and you tap them on the top, and the light comes on. They're about this tall. They're about that tall. Then I have one about that tall, but it's smaller. It's not as round. And it's just, and I took them and I put them in the hole. I put the candle in the hole too on a dish so it wouldn't burn anything. But I put these in that cubby hole where I would have to crawl in with Lulu and me and be ready for whatever took place. So that's just a little advice or a little hint to if you have anything. And so I have my devotion book, just a moment. That's all that I'm going to show you tonight. I have 3 little blouses over here that I got from Shein. I'm buying a lot of my clothes from Shein, but I'm not going to be buying a lot of more clothes. You all would probably say, Susan, you don't need to buy any more clothes. And you're right, I don't. If you said that, you would be correct. I don't. And when I was looking, I want something so badly, I can't hardly stand it. But I am not gonna have to. I'm going to put a control upon me. This is just a writing for this person. This is Anita Corinne Donahue wrote this little prayer book. When I'm on my knees, she said, she's talking about the Lord. You are my hope, the Lord of my life. I wait on you and more cautiously in my decisions. I'm not ashamed to trust in your guidance, Lord. Instead, I feel thankful for the encouragement and surety you give me. And as I trust in you, I'm filled with peace. That's the truth. That if you have no peace, turn to God and His Word. I'm not telling you your problem will go away, but if you seek God and seek for Him, He will give you rest and peace and the direction that you need to take. So you all have a wonderful night. I believe I told you all that I've been struggling in the last week and a half now with some vertigo. I did go to the emergency room Tuesday. My heart was acting up a little bit with a lot of fluttering and just acting out, which I've had before, but I also had the vertigo. They did give me medicine for that to get, and I already had it though. Uh, and then I came home. Then I went to my cardiologist yesterday to get my yearly routine checkup, which I'm glad because I'm still happy. There's flutters and there's jumping around like I got a little frog in my chest. And he said the echo they did look good, but he wants me to come back and I'm going to do my stress test and see how that does. So I'm still not completely. I haven't had any vertigo today. And yesterday I didn't have any vertigo, but I'm still swimmy headed. But I am able to walk around now and not get so sick at my stomach with it. And I believe in my last video I may have told you all about it. And if I did, and for anyone that's been praying for me, I want to say thank you. God answered these prayers when we ask Him and to help other people. So you all, I love you all. Wherever you are and whoever you are, I love you. But more than that, God loves you. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.